All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So we have some breaking Jets news that just came out like a minute ago here from Brian Costello. It's looking like, according to him, the New York Jets are going to be starting quarterback Aaron Rodgers this Saturday, 6 o'clock, MetLife Stadium against the New York Giants in their final preseason game. This is going to be extremely, extremely exciting, right? The debut of Rodgers. But I'll say this, I know it might sound lame. I know it's going to be a bit like buzzkilly, and I don't mean for it to be like that. This is just my honest take. I don't want to see that much of him. I don't. I think for me, if I'm Salah, the most I'm putting Rodgers out on the field for is one drive. One drive, right? Just kind of get your feet wet. I'm not taking the risk. I'm not rolling the dice with Aaron Rodgers getting hurt, right? I think right now, it's pretty safe to assume, based off of the training camp practices, the joint practices, everything we've seen and heard so far. And I guess, too, we could even throw Hard Knocks in there as well, and One Jets Drive. It seems like Rodgers is just, he's normal A-Rod here. It's not like there's this like massive, like brand new team, brand new situation, brand new playbook, brand new players. Like, there's a lot of familiar faces here with Hack, with Lazard, with Cobb, even with Billy Turner, and Tim Boyle to a certain degree. He knows the system. He's going out there. He's looking like a veteran in practice. For me, I don't really feel like there's a major need to go out there and play him for a quarter or anything like that. But at the same time, we've seen Josh Allen play. We've seen Pat Mahomes play in the preseason. It's not, this unspeakable thing that like teams just should not do. From my perspective, just being a Jet fan here and looking at numerous guys getting hurt every single offseason, one drive is pretty much all it's going to be for me. The Jets have been rolling out a bunch of starters so far on the offensive side of the football in the first couple of preseason games, like Hardman, Lazard, Conklin, Uzama, especially on the offensive line. We've seen a lot of different starters outside of course, AVT and Dwayne Brown. They're dealing with injuries. Other guys they're getting out there, they're getting that experience. And I do think it's important to kind of experience live bullets. But when you're dealing with Aaron Rodgers, a future first ballot Hall of Famer, somebody who's going to be 40 in December, somebody who's working with the same OC that he's worked with before in the past, that they have a great relationship. And he's also going to be, working with some of the same players that he had in Green Bay, and he's forming this connection with Garrett Wilson. I personally don't need to see a huge sample size. Of course, I do think the Jets also, internally feel kind of the same way. I don't see him playing for, a half or something like that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Got some cool breaking news. I got a video coming up here in a little bit about Mekhi Becton and his dominant performance last night against the Bucs too, which is exciting. So anyway, thanks so much, and as always, go Jets.